Hi friends, today we will do a door and a stone pathway in watercolors. This is also a very much interesting subject to paint because of the textures that we create on the door and also the stone structures that we are going to create. And if you are a beginner, I would suggest you to sketch the door details and the stones first before you start to paint. That way it's very much easier when you do the painting. Hi, this is Modula from Modula Creations. Let's get started. For today's painting, we are going to use three brushes: size 00 round brush, size 6 round brush, and a size 0 Raphael brush. If you don't have this size 0 brush, you could also use a size 10 round brush. And we'll be using this Daler and Rowney travel set. It's a pan set, and I am going to work on this Fabriano watercolor paper. All the materials used here are linked in the description box below. Please have a look at it, and if you want it, you can get it from their links. If you are new to my channel, I am posting video tutorials every single week, so please subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell button so that you get notified as soon as my videos are out. For today's painting, we are going to start with an outline, just a basic outline of the subject. So it's going to be a door and a wall behind. So I'm just fixing up the door there. So since it is a building, I just wanted to have an outline, but either way I will not go into too much details of the doors or the foreground area. So starting to paint, I will be using yellows, a very light background of yellow for the wall. We can build it up later. So we just want the wall to be there, and then we'll go ahead to work on the door and the foreground. So throughout this painting, throughout this painting, you can see me going back and forth throughout the objects. Like I'll work on the wall, then the door, then the flower pot, and again I'll be repeating it. Because this subject is kind of so very interesting that I want the entire painting to develop instead of working on a particular area. So that's the reason I'm going back and forth throughout the painting. So it's your choice on how you develop it. There is no hard and fast rules that this has to be completed first or this has to be completed second. Just when you do the layers, you'll have to remember things that which will go on top and which will go on the bottom. So that is where you'll have your concern should be, not on the way you work with it. So coming to the foreground is completely, it's going to be rocks. So it's going to take some time to finish off the foreground. The first layer, if you can see, I will be putting only the bigger stones there. And when I work on top of it, again and again, I will be doing the smaller ones. So in case you find this difficult, what you can do is you can sketch it out first with a pencil, and then do it very lightly, and then you can do your colors on top of it. So for the beginners, yes, definitely sketch it out with a pencil and then do the foreground rocks. That makes it easier. The door is going to be a wooden door. So basically the colors will be tones of browns. So as you define, you can make all the details clearly visible. The rocks in the foreground will have again browns, but then it is a varying colors from yellow ochre to light brown and then a dark brown. So just work on it layer by layer so that you get the feel of the stone there. So as you already know, I love flowers. So I want the pot to have lot of flowers to it, and I'll also include a little bit of greens here and there to make it more real. So it's a bougainvillea, and it's going to have all pink flowers. So just define the objects first and then you can put out your layers later. The next is the shadows. Shadows, you'll have to be careful on the light source. So according to it, we'll develop the shadows. So the shadows is also going to be on the walls, on the door, and we also have to show the shadow for the flower pot there. Finally, I wanted to give a touch of the wall behind, so to just create more interest to the right side. So now the painting is almost done. If you like this video, please definitely share it and also give it a thumbs up. I have also linked the other useful videos that you might benefit from at the end of this. So have a look at it. See you in the next video, friends. Have a great day and happy painting. Let's spread the joy of painting. Bye bye.